Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Deb here. Welcome back for a great video. Yay! It's been a while. Sorry, I have been so busy. Oh my goodness. So busy. And I don't know if you guys do what I do, or you're like me. I can't craft very fast on camera, as you guys can tell because you're watching my videos. I don't get a lot of things done. But when I'm in a hurry and I need to get like a lot done, I can't video it because I can't be talking and all that through it. So I figured I would pop on for this video to finish the journal, because this is the last pieces of the journal that I need to finish for tonight. And it is done, so I'm pretty excited. It took me about a week and a half, about a week, not even about a week, yeah, about a week to make it. So it didn't take very long, but yeah, I've been really just swamped with that and moving my room and getting everything organized. And there was Easter, and the grandbaby's first birthday was last week, so that was so precious. Anyway, so I get to see her for her birthday and Easter. So yeah, so I've been a little busy. So I'm sorry I haven't been around, but I plan to be going forward. So I need to finish this journal, and then I'm going to be working on a few other projects that probably won't be videotaped until the end as well, or maybe not even be videotaped, I'm not sure. But then I'm going to get back to the strawberry shortcake journals, guys. So it's coming. Sorry, I know the strawberry shortcake has been put aside, and the Peter Rabbit has been put aside again. So I need to do, yeah, I'm going to be working on, right now I'll be working on, what, 4, 5, 6 journals? 6 journals. Yeah. Yeah, I'm crazy. Yep, that's what's happening. So I'm working on 6 journals. I'll be working, yeah. Well, this one's going to be done. So, 5? Anyway, yay me. Cheers. Anyway, so yes, I'm very overzealous, I guess. Overachiever here, thinking that I can get all this done. But the saddest part is, I will get it done. I will literally work almost 24 hours a day to get this done if I have to. So, well, certain things, the ones that I need to get done anyway. So, let's start out first by lighting a candle. If I can find my lighter. I don't know what I did with it. I have my desk such a mess. And here we go. We have a lighter, and I had this desk a whole mess. I couldn't even see the top of the desk. So that's why I wasn't doing videos, because I couldn't even get to see my tabletop. It was so bad. Anyway, so ouch. Oh, there's fire. Deborah, come on. So yeah, so I finally cleaned off the top of my desk, so you can see my glass top, but the rest of it, what you don't see, you can't see. It's funny, but that's how crafting is. So I'm gonna light this red one for tonight for so yeah, so you guys know how it is when you're making a mess. Anyway, so Beebeecrafts, guys. So you saw my haul video, you saw my last crafting video, that I have been accepted for for Beebeecraft's YouTube affiliate program. So the way that it works is, as long as you have 100 subscribers or more, you're able to apply for this program from Beebeecrafts, which is amazing. They have like a really amazing prices, guys, on everything. I don't have my book right beside me, because I moved my room and I had all the prices for everything, and that would be great to have right now, and I'm sorry I don't have it. I don't know where that went to, but anyway, I did go through the prices when I did the haul video, so you guys will see it then. So anyway, you get to order $40 worth of products, and then you need to create a couple videos and showing the products, and so forth, and giving a product review and seeing if you like it, things like that, right? So so this is a paid video because it's a sponsored video from Beebeecraft, and these were the last two. I had received a bunch of ribbon, like lace, some pink lace that I'm using for my Strawberry Shortcake journal. I got that, and then I did order. What else did it come with for the last one? Oh, the oh, do I have any like cut out? No, I don't have any. But there were this trim that's all flowers, like embroidered flowers, right? So I had those, the trim. And then I had this wax seal stamp, you know, wax seal stamp. And I ordered this vine trim. So I had in mind this vine trim. This is loads of, I think there was 15 yards on here or something like that. Like I said, guys, I don't know where my book is. I really wish I had that next to me, but that's okay. If you guys go to beebeecraft.com, you'll see this this trim, and it's really, really nice vine trim. It's not that cheap stuff like the Dollarama has, or the dollar store, or Dollar General, wherever you're from. I'm sure has that as well, because our Dollarama generally sells this stuff. But it's not as cheap. Like this is embossed. This is really good. I don't know. It's like good quality, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a nice color. It's got a nice material. It's kind of like the shimmery. So as the light hits it, it kind of has that little, not like glitter, but just a shimmer, like a leaf would, you know. Anyway, so you get all this, and I think, I don't remember the price. I don't want to shoot out a price because I don't remember. So, but anyway, it was cheap. It was like $10. I want to say like, I don't think I ordered anything, maybe $13 for this whole roll. I don't even think it was that though. I think it was like $10, honestly. I don't even think it was over 10. And they have promotions. So if you order large amounts, you get like discounts and things like that. But they specialize in beads. That is their major, you know, their what is the staple? What do they call that? The staple. Now they do have a bunch of trims. They have a bunch of crafting supplies. They have a bunch of different stuff. But I was looking for trims, of course. But if you're into beads and like jewelry making, oh my goodness, the beads. And you get a lot of beads. Like it's bags of beads for like, you know, a couple dollars. And there's always sales, always sales. So go on. My cart's full right now. Yeah, I've been shopping and shopping and shopping, so I'm trying to slow down just a little bit and try to utilize and use the stuff that's in my room. So, yeah, so tonight we're going to use this vine trim to finish decorating, and we're going to use the wax seals too, because I want to make some wax seals, just wax seals in themselves, like just to have on the side that I can glue down later. So I'm going to do some of those as well. Now, I did keep out some scrap pieces of fabric to go. Okay, so I'm just gonna, there's a piece that I cut off of this already. See, it's a vine. Crazy vines. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that to the side because I don't need the whole thing right now. I just cut a piece off of it like that. And honestly, I did wind some on to a card, but that turned into a mess when I got into that. So I'm not even gonna bother. But anyway, so these are the scraps paper, or scrap fabric, not paper, for this journal. So can you see the journal? Where are we here? Okay. So this was a journal that some of these digitals that are in this journal was something that I found on a free digital site on online. So I printed up some of these off to put in here, and I really like the yellows and the greens and, you know, the dandelions and the fairies and things like that. So this is almost done. Like I said, I want to add some more vines into places and get it a little bit more greened up and embellished to make it more like, you know, vines and foresty and fairy-like and things like that. So so that was the idea of that. Now I did, like I said, I did pull out these scrap pieces of ribbons and whatever fabric. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I thought maybe I would do a couple of more not paper clips, safety pins. And actually I was thinking about doing the bulb pins and then making a couple a little more dangles for these. And yeah, so that's what my idea was for the trim. Definitely going to need to glue this down. I'm not I'm not good at sewing. So yeah, when I went to sew up here, like, I know I like the scrappy look, like, you know, the shabby, whatever, you know, that kind of look, because really my style is really steampunky and like that old grungy stuff. I really love the grunge. So that's kind of what I like working in. But so, you know, the sewing, whatever, it's not the best. So I don't trust myself sewing this little tiny, like this little tiny thing. Like, I can't sew that down. So I'm going to glue it. I'm going to use my, my Fabri-Tac is what I'm going to use for this. And I'm just going to trust that that will stay put for me is what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to use this in a couple more, like I said, some more dangles. And hopefully I can find some more flowers I can use, you know, something like this or something like, you know, that's just a button. But I might be able to find some more flowers somewhere. So that's kind of the idea for this little bit. It's not going to be a long video, guys. It's not brain surgery tonight for sure. Now I'm just going to snip this piece. Where's my scissors? Scissors. Where are you? There you are. There you are. Okay. So I'm just going to snip this just like that. And I kind of want it, I don't want it, how can I, maybe I'll just put it above it. I don't want it above it in that little space, maybe. Now, because this is already embellished, actually that works pretty good. Just flattening it out. Let's see. Do I want this in here? Or do I want it on the ruffle? I think I want it on the ruffle. Yeah, I think I want it on the ruffle. So I'm going to put it on the ruffle. I try to put it on the ruffle without getting glue everywhere. Now, I literally just did my nails. And as you guys know, I don't know if you guys know this, but Fabri-Tac eats your nail polish. It's annoying. Really annoying. So if you're not aware of that, beware of that. If you got your nails done. It's annoying. But the glue works really good, to say the least. Okay, so I'm going to stick these two down, and then I'm going to stick that down. Now, I don't want, where's my card? Card. Let's see. Let's stick this down here. I just want the leaves to stay on the ruffle. Sorry, my throat's getting, I don't want to let that uniform though. That's kind of, so let's get, maybe what I'll do, let's trust the process. Let's trust the process and don't mess up this journal, because, you know, you're in the final stages and that would just, you know, suck. Can't say it any nicer. It would just suck. Okay, so I'm just kind of trying to twist it a little bit, not enough to make it lift, you know. Let's see if I can slide this puppy in here. There we go. And then I'm just going to put a little bit more, try to follow the line maybe. See if that works. And stick it in the glue. Boop. There we go. Oop. Should have said that too quick. Where's my other clip? Clip. So, where did you go? Oh my gracious, where did you go? I have two clips like this. Where did the other one go? Clippy-o clip, where did you go? Disappeared, gone. Oh, behind me, that's why. Can't see behind me. Okay, so let's just clip this puppy right here for now. And we'll get that set up in there. Now, I wanted it there, and I'm going to put something in here, like some flowers or something, or maybe in the corner. Maybe. I have these little, maybe a cluster of flowers, possibly. I don't want it to be too sticky outy. You know what I mean? I know that didn't make any sense. You know, the words I come up with sometimes, I'm telling you. Sticky outy. Yeah, okay. It's late at night, guys, and honestly, I've taken an allergy pill, so if I get silly, it's way too big. If I get silly, I'm sorry. But you'll get to endure you'll get to laugh with me anyway, I'm sure, or laugh at me. Well, I kind of like that one, but I wonder if I could take it apart and only use, let's try. So if you guys get fake flowers, like these ones, there. Now I got 2 fake flowers. That's how that works. And I'm going to layer it. And maybe I'll just do that. So let's see. Right here, down here. Right at the corner. I just couldn't pull it down far enough. So I think that it will look cute. This I'm going to snip off a little bit because I did put it over a little too much. There's that. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay. Now, let's do a flower here. Stick this down. This wasn't too lacy of a journal, right? So this is kind of like a natural, or sort of a natural journal, I guess. So I didn't really put a lot of lace in this. And plus I didn't have a lot of green lace. So when I go to Kim's, I'm going to make a list of things that I need to look in her craft room for. And see if I can steal a little bit from her. And see if she's got some greens and things. There's some colors I should make note of, honestly. Okay, so let's stick that there. And shut that down. I like the little vine. I like the little trail of it. Now, I was thinking about putting like beads or something in there, but I like this. I think this looks cute. Now, I'm going to flatten that flower out just so it gets stuck. Okay. Now, I'm not going to put any up here. I don't think. Do I want on both? Do I want that up there? Let's see. Is that going to be too much? Is that going to be too much? Maybe not. You know, maybe too much is just enough. Because, you know, sometimes it's just about being too much. Sometimes. Not all the time. Do I want that up there? Leading to that flower. Or do I just want the trail? What do I want? I don't know if I want it at the top. I think it's too much, honestly. But I do want it in this pin right here. So I'm going to take this pin off. And honestly, this pin was way too big anyway. I want to do a bulb pin. Because I don't need to have this huge arse pinned here. So let's see if we can get a bulb pin. Or a couple. Let's get a couple bulb pins. Let's get a couple. So we have 2 of them. What else do we have over there? Sorry, guys. What else can we use? I would have had darker bulb pins, but I guess not. Just silver ones. I need to get some like bronzy ones or something, like the antique ones. That's what I need to do. Okay, so did I sew this? What did I do with this? Yes, I sewed this. Okay, I sewed this. No, I did not sew this. What did I do? Did I sew that? No, I did not sew that. Okay, so I didn't sew that. But that's okay. I didn't need to sew it. So let's do the bulb pin. Let's do the bulb pin because I like the bulb pins better. They're smaller. Okay, so first goes the flower, right? And then we did the crochet bit, right? I'm not going to be able to do this in the same order. I know I'm not. I don't think. Crochet bit. Yep, crochet bit. And then this little piece of upholstery fabric. And this little piece of upholstery fabric. It's almost like, this feels like almost like what's like for your sofa fabric. And then Jen gave me this beautiful yellow and green fabric. I stole that out of her craft room on the weekend. So I took that. And then let's put a piece of this in here. That way the flower has a vine. And should I have 2 trails of it? Yeah, so let's do a long one. And then I'm just going to pin it in the middle. And it will have 2 vines by doing that, right? So let's get that in there. There we go. Loving that. And then I had this little piece here, little green piece. This was, I was trying to rip the fabric off and it just would not rip. Like well, it would rip all right, but it wouldn't rip it properly. So I was like, you know what? Never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. Okay, so I think that's a good little, a cluster of things. So this is gonna, oh right, no, I had one more thing to put on there, right. No, this might be too much now that I put that in there. Okay, so let's bring up back up the flowers. Now that they're stuck there, let's give it a little oomph. Now I also have this. So my thought was that this would hang and then this would go in front is what my thought was. So I'm just gonna fold this to make it a little bit more like thicker, not sturdy. Well, sturdier. Yeah, sturdier is right, the right word. There. Okay. Now I'm just gonna pin that right to almost the spine. So it's really on the front. Oh, I think I'm gonna pin it. Why aren't you pinning? Oh my goodness. I think I got these ball pins at the Dollarama. They're not very sharp. Can I get that through that fabric? My goodness. It went through the first one. There. Oh, maybe the pills are kicking in after all. Okay. So we have this dangling. Is that too? I wanted that more up there, didn't I? Yeah, I don't like that. Sorry, let's fix that. Refix. If I can get it back apart here, it'll be okay. It's just I didn't want her to be dangled that far down. That was not the idea. I want her to dangle about here. So I'm going to fold her up here. Fold her up and make her a little bit sturdier. And we're going to pin her back on that bob pin. And then we can put it back, possibly, if I can fight with it to get on this fabric. There we go. Well, that was much easier the second time. If I can get it closed. Ow. Ow. Skin not needed. There we go. Okay. What did I do here? There. No. That is not where it needs to be pinned. What are you doing, Deb? Goodness, it needs to be pinned on the bottom. There we go. Come on. How many times does it take to pin a pin? When it's midnight, it takes a while, I guess. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, that's too funny. So what are you guys up to? How have you guys been crafting? Have you guys been creating a bunch of great things? There we go. Okay. Did we get it right? You know what? Let's glue this up here. Maybe this is what's bothering me. Oh no, that doesn't go in there. What am I doing? Yep, see. Okay, we got her. We got her. Okay, so that's done. And I still think that should be over more. Anyway, we're going to move on from that for right now. We're going to finish decorating. So I wanted something on this edge here, right? Definitely some vines. So we're going to add some vine trim here up the side. If you guys can see that. Yep. You guys can see that. Some vines up here. And I was wondering if I should put something else. Like, should I possibly run maybe a small ruffle up that with it? And maybe it's not long enough, actually. I'm gonna have to cut another piece. Maybe something like that. And then scratch this up, possibly. So let's do the ruffle. We'll get that down first because that needs to be done. That needs to be done. And I'm gonna do it, and I wanted to hide that edge, right, to kind of finish off that edge. Get it a little bit more finished looking anyway. Okay, so let's get that one off the edge. I'm just going to use my pick tool to drag it. Come on. Yeah. Glue's kind of setting now. Kind of have to wait for the stuff. I think I figured out the difference between 3-in-1 and this fiber tack. 3-in-1 dries a lot quicker. I find the 3-in-1, it's like instant, like not instant, but pretty much instant, honestly. This one takes a little bit to set, I find. So let's get that off. Now this didn't go all the way to the edge, but I'm not too worried about it because you know what? We can just put something there. So whenever you're crafting, don't worry, or making junk journals, don't ever worry about anything. You can just, oh, there, see, except for getting glue on your nails and ruining your nail. You can worry about that. I'm just going to put that little piece of burlap there. Just like that. Just like that. And I'm going to put this down because it's kind of bumpy. Get that there. And then we're going to put this vine up here. And I think we'll put a little, no, not liking that. A little embellishment of some sort. Could we put a little gem? Is that too big? No, that's not. That's not it. That is not the right thing. What could we put there? What could we put there? I'm gonna get a white flower. Then it's like flower. No. Let me see. I got this gem. It's kind of big though. I'm sure I'll find something. A bow maybe? Maybe just a bow. We'll see what happens. Okay. So this should be set. Yeah, so if you guys are in the, you know, if you're shopping for your beacon glue and you have a choice between 3-in-1 or fabric tack, get the 3-in-1. I didn't know that there was a difference, and yeah, now that I bought this one, now I know there's a difference. So it's just lovely. Now it still works great. So I'm just putting this, running this right beside this stitched, or this, not stitched, but the ruffle. Oh my goodness, words are so hard tonight. I'm sorry, guys. So hard. Okay, so let's get that down. And where is my card? Okay. Let's get that in the glue would help, Deb. Flip the puppy over. Here we go. That down. This one was like really curly, so I'm wondering if I can get it there. See what happens. I kind of want it on both, like the ruffle side and the paper side, and get these leaves on the right side. There we go. There we go. It takes a little bit of fiddling because it's such a thin. Now, if you are a seamstress, I'm sure sewing this, or if you know how to use a sewing machine better than I do, because I can't sew a straight line. I know this is not going to work for me. I know it. Okay, there. Now, it's going to, I got stringies. I got some glue stringies. Okay. So let's see. And just a little bow at the bottom, I think would look cute, right? Just something there. Just to say there's something there. There we go. Oh. Okay, so we have the vine trim there and vine trim on the front with the vine. This is going to get moved over. It's still not in the right spot, but I'll get it in the right spot. Probably when I'm not on camera would be great. Okay, so we have that. That's done. Now I feel like this should be something here, possibly. Do I just need a little piece? I don't want this vine trim everywhere, you know, like the whole thing. Oh my goodness. See, look what happens to your nails. See what happens? I literally just did them. Ugh, gross. It just eats your nail polish. It's so funny. Okay, so let's see. Vine trim. Where did I put the vine trim? Vine. See, I did this on this card, but now I have this, like, honestly, you could have this like trails. You could make like a fake plant out of this. You have so much of it. So I'm just going to cut another piece off to use. And where did I just do with that? Here we go. So I was thinking maybe if I had $1 million, I'd be rich. And then just having a little trail of it, you know? Just something simple, like nothing major, just to add a little bit more embellishment of something. And maybe a piece of this behind it. Maybe, let's see. No. Nope, not liking it. Not loving it. Oh, where did that piece go? Uh-oh, here we go. Okay, so I wasn't loving that. Or do I, let's see. What do I do? Do I want another piece here? Or am I finding it's too much? I'm finding it might be just too much. Okay, now that I put that there, because it kind of, that made it way more decorative. And then we have the flower. And this, maybe this, leave this be. Because I did put the, oh, this is another thing too. I made the flowers and then I used the vine trim for the stems and things. So this is what I was going to use the vine trim for when I make my flowers, when I do actually make flowers, which you guys will see. So I'll have more videos about the trim I'll be using in the future. But for right now, this is kind of what I'm doing with it. But yeah, so I kind of just glued it down, just little pieces of it, you know, with the flowers. So let's get some maybe on this page. And I want to do the same thing. I think I like this fabric. It goes very, very well with this. So I'm going to cut this down. And I only want a little piece of it. So Now, I wonder if I should try to sew it just to be, you know, broaden my horizons a little bit. Maybe if I had like a little button maybe up there. Let's see. I have the buttons. Button. I have a green button. But that's like green. No, not loving it. Not loving it at all. I got this one. No, not loving that one either. I have lots more materials. I just don't want to go get them. I just want to use what's on my desk. Oh, I have another one of these. And I have, let's see, could I use the button and that? Let's see. And then have a button. If I had one more button, let's see, what can I find? Oh. Can I get white button, cream button, maybe? No, it's blue. Blue, that's not what color am I? Where are the white buttons? I'm jumping. Bringing down the house. Let's see. Or do I use like one of these buttons? This one's kind of big. Let's see. That might be too big. Too big. Yeah, that's way too big. I'm trying to find like an ivory button, and of course, I just put. Did I put my buttons away? Oh, I did. I grabbed all the colors that I thought I needed. Oh, maybe this one. This one, maybe. No, not liking it. I like the flower, so let's go with the flower and leave it as that. Okay. Now, I'm not going to sew that flower down because, yeah, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to glue it. I'm just going to glue that. And I'm going to glue that stem right to the back, like that. And then, oh, I'm going to glue that flower right to the top. There we go. There. And what I'm going to, actually, you know what, I should have left that a little bit. Shoot. Okay, I'm going to move that down a little bit. I wanted to leave that off the page, kind of make it more a little shabby, right? A little bit more shabby. Let's do it this way. Oh, come on. Stop fighting. There we go. Like that. Okay, so we have that one. Now I'm going to glue this to the page, but I'm not going to glue all of it. I want to have this like a dangly thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jellybean? So I'm going to glue it at the top, which it's kind of gluing. There. I'm going to glue it down like a little bit, just so it holds well. I don't want it popping off in the future. And there we go. Doop. And leave that dangle. Now, I was going to do beads and things with this, but honestly, I don't have enough time to do everything that I wanted to do for it because I just keep on adding and adding to it. So those are going to be the embellishments for that. And then I think I'm going to use a piece of the trim down. No, I originally wanted it, but no. Because, you know, there is a point that it comes too much, right? Like, if they're, you know, it's like an overdoing it kind of deal. Now, if I wrap that, let's do it that way, maybe. And let's do a couple leaves. I'm going to have to do my nails again in the morning. goodness. Okay. Let's get those leaves locked down. And I'm just going to put that clip on it. Oh, get that coming out. And I'm going to get that glued behind here and a couple places just down here just to tack it into place. Oh, shoot. There we go. And come on, you can do this. There we go. I got glue everywhere. Let's clean that up a little bit. Okay. So I have glue on my fingers. I got glue everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere. There we go. Get that out of there. Get that off the picture. I didn't want to flatten up flowers like that. Okay. So we have the vine. You know what? Let's just continue it down here. Might as well get it all stuck. I was going to have it free flowing, but no. Oh, come on. See, the 3-in-1 would be stuck. Like, this is what I mean. This stuff does not stick as fast. And I do have 3-in-1 somewhere. There we go. Okay. Made a mess of that glue right there. There we go. I need my eraser. If you have a gum eraser, you can, you know, erase your glue off. And where I had one, I don't know what I did with it. It's in a drawer somewhere. Is where it is. I'm like looking and I can't see it, but yeah, gum eraser, you can get all that glue off with that. There we go. So let's get that on there. Have that coming off the page a little bit, so when you close up the book, you'll see these the little tabs of leaves kind of thing. So kind of give it a little bit more interest. Okay. So I think that is it for that one. That works. Now this keeps on falling out. I need to do something with this. And I think I'm just going to put a paper clip on them to keep them all in place, because they keep on, that tuck spot is, I got too many things I think going on there, so let's put that there. Okay, got that, and I don't want more leaves back here, because I did put leaves here and like leaves at the top. See up here, I had already started. So I think that's it for leaves. For this journal, anyway, for the vines, not leaves, but vines, yeah. I think we're gonna go with, that's it for that one. Now, I do want to put, I do want to make some of those wax seals, and I don't know if I'm gonna put a wax seal, like melt it and put it on melted, or just pre-make them and then glue them down, because I like to have control of what I'm doing, unless I'm sealing something, of course. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this aside for now, and I'm going to fix that front piece, because that piece is just driving me bonkers, and I will do that off camera, of course, not right now. Okay, so let's do this. I haven't used my wax seals in a long, long, long time. So I have this, I got this silicone mat, and I was thinking of like just pouring it on here. It should come off, right? So my thought was that anyway. I hope it would come off. Let's put that. Let's see, can you guys see? Where are we here? Okay. Make sure. I hope you guys could have seen that. My camera is, I gotta mark my mat. I said that last time. Oh no. I'm making a mess. Sorry guys, just give me a second. I just had a pile of stuff just fall behind me. Okay, there we go. But, okay. So yeah, so I haven't played with my wax seals in a very, very long time. I have none made at all. So, and I'm only going to be making, actually, you know what, I should make a couple of the other ones too while I have it burning. I don't have a lot of wax seals though. I have the new one that I got from Beebeecraft, which is really, really nice. I love the ornate, and it's oval. Amazing. Love that. And then this one is a, what is this? I think this is the fox. I don't even know what this one is, honestly. What is that? I'll have to print it to see what it is, but I don't even know what that is. This one I got at Value Village. I found that one. And then I have this one, which is the Tree of Life. This is the one I actually bought. And that's all I have. I only have the 3. So I don't have a lot of them. So, but where is the spoon? Need the spoon. Okay, so we're going to make these. And then we're going to embellish them with, I have a gold one and I have a silver pen as well. Okay, so since I'm doing the green journal, I figured I would do maybe a green and a gold, like not a green, but a gold, but a copper. And I should have maybe like this green. I don't have really deep colors, honestly. I ordered this such a long time ago. Maybe yellow. Yellow maybe. And a gold. Let's do with the gold. We'll make a few of them. We're going to make a few of them anyway, so we're going to put those in there and let that melt. I don't remember how many little waxes you needed for the seal. I can't remember. I hope 3 is enough. Well, we're going to find out. And I really want to try this one. This one I think I might do, which color? I might do that, like the greens, let's go lime green. I think the gold would look nice on that. And then do like maybe even a brown in there. Do that, see what happens. Okay. Well, that candle doesn't melt very fast. Anyway, so do you guys play with your wax seals? Like, how do you guys play with them? I have seen, I used to do some with ribbons and sealing over ribbon and had a stash of those. I got glue all over me. But I ran out of them, so I do need to make some more. And Jen said she had some wax seals, so I might have to swipe hers as well and get some of hers made. And maybe Kim does when I go to Kim's in a couple weeks. Maybe she has some too. I can make some of hers and have a stash, because it's nice to have, you know, just different style, like different, not styles, but motifs on them. I see a lot of nice ones. There's Harry Potter ones. I want to get so bad. Okay, come on here. Why are you taking so long to melt? I probably could have melted this faster over my candles that I have burning to be fair. I don't know if the flame isn't too high, maybe. I'm not sure what the problem is, but anyway, that's okay. It's gonna melt eventually. Once it gets hot, it's easier to, once it heats up, it will stay hot, so that's one good thing. Okay, so let's see, we're gonna do these colors next. While that's heating up, we'll get some colors together. So we'll do some green, and then this little sage green one, and then maybe a white one. And then we can do some orange, maybe. And a pearl, maybe. And I do want to do some black ones. So maybe one black, gray, and a pearl. And then we'll do maybe one of these. I don't know what color that would be. Taupe. Brown. Maybe. I'm really liking that taupe. What colors would we do? Maybe this blue. Oh, I like that blue. And then I wonder if those three would work together. Color combinations. I don't want to do I'm not going to do too many tonight, obviously, because I'm just going to do them in the colors that I'm working in, because I have lots of pink ones and red ones, so those are doing strawberry shortcake. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait to get these journals all completed. Okay, it's getting there, slowly but surely. Come on. Melt away. These are old wax too, so maybe that has something to do with it. I've ordered these. Oh, I got these off Amazon. My goodness. Probably like 6-7 years ago. It's been a while. It's been a bit. Okay, what's happening here? Getting there. Honestly, I think the heat from these other candles. I'm wondering if that candle is just not, like the flame isn't high enough, because it is taking a bit. Let's see. It's like watching a pot of water boil. It's like do. Yeah. So you guys have any plans for the summer? Do you guys have any, summer's coming, thank goodness. You guys got any vacation plans or anything like that? Any crafty retreats? I really wish we had more crafty retreat things going on locally here, but I'm so happy to be going to see Kim and her girlfriends from Manitoba, and Jen and Emily. It's gonna be so much fun. We're really excited. We're gonna be hanging out all weekend and crafting and yakking and fun stuff. Fun stuff. Okay, like what's happening here? Come on. I'm gonna need to put another candle in there. I think that's what's gonna have to happen. I believe. Because this is just really slow. I mean, they're not like they're that cold, so. Okay, let's see. Push that over. I hope it comes off the mat. It should come off the mat, right? Theory, it should. Let's hope. Come on. Still like one chunk of that gold one. My goodness. Come on. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, that is just not getting hot enough for some reason. So I'm gonna get another candle. Give me 1 second here. I'm just gonna grab another one over here because that is just not working. And I don't know why. So let's try another candle. Another candle. Okay. Yeah, that flame is really small. That's what's happening. The flame is just too tiny. Okay, so let's move that over. We'll bring a big wick, bigger wick. Put it right on top. There we go. Okay, try that again. See how fast those melt down now. If it makes a difference. Okay. Oh, it does come off right easy. Oh, but does it come off here? Okay. That was not enough. So, learned lesson. 3 is not it. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try 5 and see if that's enough. But so let's see here. Can you even see it? Nope. Can you see that? Yep. Okay. Fail. Womp womp. This is what not to do. Oh, shoot. It's not a fail. That will go on something. Now, let's see. Is this one working? Yeah, this one's working too. So, let's see. Maybe it's just because it's the color. Is that what it is? Hopefully. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the color. Okay. Just needed a lighter color, Deb. That's all it was. No panic. No panic, no panic, no panic. Okay, so we needed 5, right? We said? I put 5 in there. I don't know if we need 5, but we're going to melt down 5 and see what happens. And honestly, if you just did like one color, maybe that's what I should just do, is one color, be smart about it. Stop being a dumbass. And trying to be, crafty. Let's just be basic and then, get the basics down first. Let's see. But this seems to be melting a little bit quicker. I can smell it melting, or burning. So that's good. That is good. So I did see online, maybe you guys have them, I don't know, but there's like I think it's silicone mat that has like circles that you pour the wax in. It's like a perfect circle, and then you put your stamp in it, so it will always be a perfect circle. It doesn't do this like mushy parts on the ends. I was thinking about possibly getting one of those, but I kind of like the mushy parts on the ends. I kind of like that like organic feel of it, not just so everything is so uniform. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys like the mookie feel, like the mookie spread out of it kind of deal, or do you like the circles? Like, what do you guys like to do? I think it's more natural like that, right? So okay, let's see, is this gonna come on? I wonder if you're supposed to stir it. Maybe you're supposed to stir them, or maybe not. Do I have a pin? Pin. Let's see here. This pin. Let's see. Stick that in there. Boop. I feel like it's burning. I can see like the smoke rising from it. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Let's try this. Without burning yourself would be great, Deb. I feel like this wax is like, it's not the best. There, leave that. Let that set. Okay. Oh, now I got green in there. I need something to wipe that out with, right? So let's keep that there. Oh, maybe this. Use the baby wipe. No, it's probably gonna get green. I'll put the orange that way. Oh, right, I need another one. And let's try 4. I think 4 would be enough. This seems a lot, but maybe it's not. Maybe. Okay, that's done. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I like that. I like that, like that. So let me see. And the magic. The magic happens. So originally, I got this wax seal to do wax seals with hot glue. So then it's like clear, right? Like a clear, and you can put this over a pitcher. Like, so if I had a oval pitcher, I can, you know, pour hot glue over it and then stamp down that it's a clear stamp, right? That was kind of the idea of this. And I will do it, but I'm just not getting out my glue gun and stuff right now to do that. Because I do want to just make a few of these for tonight and be able to add them to that little journal so I can get that journal done. Now, oh, they come off excellent. See, look how pretty that is. Beautiful. Sorry, my hands are a mess, but I'm going to put that. Let's see, where am I going to put that? Where is I going to put that? We're going to put that in there somewhere. I don't know yet. Let's go put that over there for now. I want to play some more. So yeah, they have this and this stamp here, the oval one. I believe it was like $10 or something like that. And they have a few other ones too. So keep an eye if you're like into different designs. Yeah, they had a few of them there. Just moving that around so it melts it a little bit faster. Come on. See like the smoke coming off. Hopefully this isn't toxic. I mean, it's only wax, but it is, don't know where this wax came from. So, you know, it could be toxic. Who knows? But oh well. Most craft supplies, I'm sure, are not the greatest. So I'm going to swirl that around a little bit. That might help. Oh, that helps. See, that helps. Okay. And then I'll pour that out. And whoop. Okay. I'm going to do one of this one. It's probably not enough, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to wipe this one out because it's orange. There. That's one thing about it. You have to keep on cleaning it out, right? Unless or if you're going to have other colors in there. So let's try 4. That one's a big stamp. So it's kind of like different sizes, right? Like this one's like a, how big is this? That is 3/4 of an inch wide by an inch. And then this one is 1 inch by 1 inch. And then that one is probably 1 1/4 inches. Or almost 1 1/4 inches, I would say, this one. So you can get different sizes. I've seen some, I want to get, see that one I kind of didn't go over the side. I would have liked to get like a frame. You can get ones that are frames, and I have them in my cart, so I will be ordering them eventually. So this one is the fox. That's what this one is. Yeah, that's right. Couldn't remember what it was. There's the fox right there, under the moonlight. I love when you put the silver on it. It makes it like just, or the gold, or whatever color it is. Just makes them pop right out. I love that. Just a little bit. And I wonder if I use the metallic rub, if it does the same thing. I should try that next time. You know, I'm going to try that next time. So there is This is the one from Beebeecraft. Loved this. But like I said, this is going to go on with, I want this on in clear on that stamp there. With the glue gun, my goodness. Yeah, my pills are kicking in. Sorry, guys. It's going to be almost done, this video. Because, yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm just getting the wax off of that pin so I can stir this one up. There's still a little bit of orange in that, so trying to mix it so you don't see it, at least. Be great. Love that blue. Now these waxes, like I said, they're almost like grainy or something. I don't know how to say it, but okay, so let's try the, actually let's try this one again. Oops. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna clean that off one more time, and then I'm gonna do another one, and that's gonna be it for tonight for these wax seals. So let's do 2, and then let's see. I wish I had like a deep red. I need to order some. That's what I need to do. I need to order some more. And let's do another gray, and let's do a pearl. I like to get like the deep colors. Now, you can just burn a candle. Like if I had a colored candle, it's like that red. Oh, I have that red candle. Just a minute. Let's burn out that candle. Blow out that candle. Let's see if I can, without burning myself, can I do this? Okay. So far so good. Didn't burn myself. Not yet anyway. So let's pour this puppy out. There. And we will. So thinner, this is much thinner wax, right? You know, it's like more liquid, see? Where the other one is like kind of thick. This one almost looks like blood, or would look like blood, honestly. So let's see, maybe I'll put that in a Halloween journal or something like that. Okay, so let's get that one off. Oh, I love that print. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness, and I love those colors. Those turned out really nice, the blues stuff. Ooh. I wonder would gold show up? No. I'm gonna leave that one be with nothing on it. Let's see. Now these waxes obviously take longer to cool too, because they burn at different temperatures, I guess. They would do that. Okay, let's see if I can stir this puppy up. Get that all mixed up. And it melts faster when you do that. Okay. Now, let's see. Pour this one out. And let's squish it. Yeah, I think this wax is old. Okay, let's burn that out. This wax is old because maybe I'm not letting it, maybe I'm just not letting it melt long enough. It's kind of almost like a chunky or something. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm gonna wipe this out. Always clean your tools for the next round, because if not, it's a pain in the arse to do it next time. And it's easier to do it when it's hot, so get all the waxy off of there, and the colors won't blend in next time together. There. This is coming for tonight. Okay, let's see. Do these come out? Let's see if these worked. I've never used regular wax before with these, but I mean, obviously they used to do that. That's still warm, so let's not do that. That one's still warm, so leave those there. And then this one, see? Yeah, you can tell the wax is different. Like, you know, use what you're supposed to use. No, don't be messing around with regular wax. Honestly, well, you can, but whatever. Use what you have. Be frugal if you need to. But I don't think these were that expensive. I can't remember how much I paid for that, but I know I don't think I paid that much for the wax, honestly. And like I said, you can get like whole candles and burn them and let them drip and then use them too for it. But yeah, Beebeecraft, guys, this is just this is really pretty. I really like this motif on this one. Okay, well, that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And for next time, I will be working on a journal. I can't tell you which one I'm going to be working on. I have too many to go. So number 6 is done. Just going to glue a couple of these in here, and she is completed. And now I need to work on number 5. So you guys have a good week. I will not be a Thrifty Thursday video this week. I have not gone shopping. I'm trying to stay away from shopping for right now, so there won't be a Thrifty Thursday video for a little while. I don't think, anyway. Well, there will be one for the grandma's fabric sale, so that's coming up in in 3 weeks. 3 weekends from now is coming up. So I will definitely be doing a haul video for that. I'll be definitely checking in. I think the girls will be doing their videos as well for their hauls. So take a look at Kim Newberg and Jennifer Dirtle, Jennifer Dirtle. In the next couple weeks, because they should have some haul videos from the grandma sale. So thanks a lot for joining me. Till next time. Bye bye, guys. Take care.